Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Digital Relativity, a tradigital marketing agency crafting holistic strategies that engage and educate customers by pairing digital and traditional advertising to grow your business. More info at digitalrelativity.com.
There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and West Virginia Public Broadcasting, welcome to a special archive edition of Mountain Stage with Larry Gross. Major funding is provided by Bailey Glasser and the West Virginia Tourism Office.
Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning around a simple song. Thank you very much, and welcome to Mountain Stage Live Performance Radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. We have a very special show tonight because we are in the beautiful Clay Center in the Mayer Foundation Performance Hall here in Charleston as part of Festival Charleston. And we got some of our great friends on this show, as well as a couple of folks that we haven't met before. During our next hour, we're going to hear the Grammy Award-winning singer and performer in the blues world this year, Ms. Irma Thomas is here. Also, during the next hour, we're going to hear the great sacred steel sound of the Campbell Brothers, who've come down from Rochester, New York, to be with us. A little later on during this hour, our very good friend, Mr. Jesse Winchester, and also some folks that have been on once before, and they're starting to really take off in the world of music. Grace Potter and the Nocturnals are here. But to start us off, some of our best and oldest friends, we've known them for a long time. They've been on this show many times. Tim and Molly O'Brien are originally from Wheeling, West Virginia. Now Tim lives in Nashville, and Molly lives out in Boulder, Colorado. They both perform and record individually. As a matter of fact, Tim's last album, Fiddler's Green, won a Grammy Award in 2005 for Best Traditional Folk Album. He also put out another record at the same time called Cornbread Nation, both on Sugar Hill. And Molly has a new record out there now called 900 Baseline. They write, they sing, they play. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Tim and Molly O'Brien.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Farewell, Angelina, the bells of the crown are being stolen by bandits, and I must follow the sound. Triangle tingles and the trumpets play slow. Farewell, Angelina, the sky is a-crying and I must go. There's no need for anger, there's no need for blame. Nothing to prove, everything's still the same. Table standing empty by the edge of the sea. It means farewell, Angelina. The sky is a-trembling and I must leave. Now the Jacks and the Queens have forsake the courtyard, and 52 gypsies now file past the guard. In the space where the deuce and the ace once ran wild, farewell, Angelina, the sky is a-folding and I'll see you in a while. See the cross-eyed pirates sitting perched in the sun, shooting tin cans with a sawed-off shotgun. And the neighbors, they clap and they cheer with each blast. Farewell, Angelina, the
sky is erupting, and I must leave fast. King Kong, little elves on the rooftop say dance. Valentino type tangles while they make of man's hands. Shut the eyes of the dead not to embarrass anyone. Farewell, Angelina, the sky is embarrassed and I must be gone. The machine guns are roaring and the puppets heave rocks, and the fiends they nail time bombs to the hands of the clocks. Call me any name you like, I will never deny it. Farewell, Angelina, the sky is erupting and I must go where it's quiet. All right. I'm going to do a song of my own making. But really, I shouldn't say that because most of the lines in the song are direct quotes from a fellow named Ray Lum, who was a horse trader down in Vicksburg, Mississippi. And he saw all the changes that went down from his early years in the about 1915, I think he started doing that down there until about 1970, and he saw all the changes from the horse to the car and the mule to the tractor, and but he kept in the business of selling livestock all through, and these are even his own rhymes here. A guy named Ray Lum, you can search for him on the web. No longer alive, but his words live in this song, I hope. This was the Song of the Year last year at the IBMA, the International Bluegrass Music Association's awards, and it was sung by me. And these are just the facts. Look down that lonesome road. Down where that southern rail crosses Yellow Dog, I met an old auctioneer, I heard his monologue. He said, I got horses, I got mules, I got sheep. Some I want to sell, boys, and some I want to keep. Said, I got a tale or two that I need to tell. Sit down beside me and rest yourself a spell. I've lived a good long life and I've got no regrets. Let me tell my story before I forget. Look down that lonesome road before you travel on. I hate to say goodbye, so I'll just say so long. Now see the way that bay horse rides seems just like a sin. That horse is broken too, he lost his coupling pin. Yonder there's a man coming, bless his poor heart, son. His head's all empty, his bread is just not done. But look at that old mule there, the one with one lamp lit. He's about half blind, but there's work in that mule yet. He'll pull a heavy load, boys, I know him well. They never did give that mule no backup bell. So look down that lonesome road before you travel on. I hate to say goodbye, so I'll just say so long. Slows you down, it clouds up your thinking. But as long as they make whiskey, I'd say we'll keep on drinking. Long as life keeps hitting hard, a drink will help you take it. Long as we drink whiskey, they'll continue to make it. Some folks have to slow down if they're maimed or lame. Other folks keep moving and keep rocking on just the same. I walk like an old fox and I shake my big old tail. Even though there's a hellhound, he's sniffing on my trail. So look down that lonesome road before you travel on. I hate to say goodbye, so I just say so long. Just kick this old dog and make real sure he's dead. Go find you another dog, don't you hang your little head. Gonna be a lot more living after I am gone. I'll leave a little for you, son, come get your share none. Look down that lonesome road before you travel on. I hate to say goodbye, so I just say so long. Look down that lonesome road before you travel on. I hate to say goodbye, so I just say so long. So long.
Tim O'Brien. So Tim and I both grew up in Wheeling, West Virginia. Of course, we would both have grown up there because we're brother and sister. I guess that makes sense, but we still aren't really grown up, but we're still immature, I guess. That's supposed to be a joke, but anyway, we have always loved coming back here to Mountain Stage, and I've been doing this next song a lot with my husband in our show, and I told Tim I wanted to do it this weekend, being here in West Virginia. It's a Hazel Dickens tune, gorgeous, beautiful song called West Virginia, My Home, and our dad will be listening. He is listening now, actually, as he's hearing this up there in Wheeling, so we'll send this out to you, Dad. That's called
He just turned 94.
Yes. Yeah. So
he's still driving, but as long as you're outside of the Wheeling area, you're pretty safe.
I hope they edit that out, Tim. West Virginia, oh my home. West Virginia's where I belong. In the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. It's been years now since I left there, and this city life's about got the best of me. I can't remember why I left so free, what I wanted to do, what I wanted to see, but I can still remember where I came from. West Virginia, oh my home. West Virginia's where I belong. In the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. Well, I paid the price for believing, and this life I have's not the
to those hills, the place that I call home. In the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight, back to those hills, the place that I call home.
Thank you. We're going to do one more song for you, and this is one we recorded back when we were, 20 years or more younger. And we're still young. As I said, we're still immature, so. And this is a great old traditional tune that we got from the Staple Singers. Admonition, full of admonitions, and now that we're parents, we understand the whole genesis and meaning of the real meaning behind the song. So it's called "Leave That Liar Alone."
If you don't want to get in trouble now, if you don't want to get in trouble, if you don't want to get in trouble now, you better let that lie alone. Well, people, let me tell you what a lie will do. He's always coming at you with something new. He fill your heart with a false pretense and make out like he's your bosom friend. If you don't want to get in trouble now, if you don't want to get in trouble, if you don't want to get in trouble now, you better let that liar alone. Now when everything's in the perfect peace, here comes a liar with his deceit. When he gets his business fixed just right, it's when you see he wants to cause a fight. If you don't want to get in trouble now, if you don't want to get in trouble, if you don't want to get in trouble now, you better let that liar alone. Well, they tell you such a lie, surprise your mind. A little mix, a little truth of to make it shine. When he finds out that you believe what he says, then that lie is gonna have it all. If you don't want to get in trouble now, if you don't want to get in trouble, if you don't want to get in trouble now, you better let that lie alone. Takes a notion to bend the truth. He lays around his neighbors just to get the news. Nearly every day when you look out, you can see that liar looking into your house. If you don't want to get in trouble now, if you don't want to get in trouble, if you don't want to get in trouble now, you better let that liar alone. Well, he makes out like he loves you so well. Everything he hears he wants to come and tell. Let me tell you, sister, if you only knew what a certain somebody said about you. He studies up a lie and tells it so smooth. You think absolutely that it must be true. Then he urges you all the tricks to take. If you don't mind him, he wind up in jail. Hypocrite, lie, both kick up a fuss. They're both very bad, but a liar is the worst city. If you don't want to get in trouble now, if you don't want to get in trouble, if you don't want to get in trouble now, you better let that liar alone. If you don't want to get in trouble now, if you don't want to get in trouble, if you don't want to get in trouble now, you better let that liar alone. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Molly O'Brien, Tim O'Brien, brother and sister, originally from up in Wheeling, West Virginia. Tim and Molly O'Brien. Tim's most recent albums are Cornbread Nation and Fiddler's Green on Sugar Hill. And that last one, Fiddler's Green, won the Best Folk Album Grammy in 2005. And Molly's latest record is a live recording called 900 Baseline that she made along with her husband, Rich Moore. And we're always happy to see them. It's time to welcome our own singer, Julie Adams, and Molly's going to stay out, and Laurel Denny's going to join us, and of course the whole Mountain Stage Band will join Julie, as they always do. Ron Soule is the leader of the band back there on the acoustic guitar. Bob Thompson is our piano player. Steve Hill plays the bass. Ahmed Solomon is on the drums. Michael Lipton is our lead guitar player, and Julie has chosen a song by one of America's greatest songwriters, Mr. Willie Dixon. It's called When the Lights Go Out. Julie Adams.
I love to look at my baby's face. I love to feel that warm embrace. And when he kissed me, nearly make me shout, great God Almighty, when the lights go out. I love to see him walking down the street. He always dressed so nice and neat. You'll never know what it's all about. Great God Almighty, when the lights go out. You can use your imagination and still be far behind. There's nothing in creation like that boy of mine. I love to hold him when he talks that talk. I love to watch them when he walks that walk. And if I pet him when he's trying to pout, great God Almighty, when the lights go out. Use your imagination and still be far behind. There's nothing in creation like that boy of mine. I love to hold him when he talks that talk. I love to watch them when he walks that walk. And if I pet him when he's trying to pout, great God Almighty, when the lights go out. Great God Almighty, when the lights go out.
Julie Adams, the Mountain Stage Band, along with Laurel Denny and Molly O'Brien, When the Lights Go Out.
You're listening to a special archive edition of Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. We hope you'll take a look at our new website, mountainstage.org. There, you'll find links to our podcast, and you can follow us on just about every form of social media. Remember, if you've missed part of an episode, are curious about an artist you heard recently, or you want to hear something again, visit the podcast section of mountainstage.org. Each podcast includes songs not heard on the radio and the complete finale song. If you enjoy the show, take a moment and subscribe and leave a review wherever you listen. We return now to this week's archive special, recorded in 2007 at the Clay Center in Charleston, West Virginia, in partnership with Festival Charleston, a citywide celebration of the arts.
Still to come on this edition of Mountain Stage, Irma Thomas will be out, as will the Campbell brothers and Jesse Winchester. But right now, we're going to welcome back to the show a group that was with us once before already. And we liked them so much that we wanted to get them back as soon as we could, because you never know, pretty soon they may be so big they don't want to come back and do this little show. They got a new record out there right now. About the time you hear this, it's going to be released. It's called This Is Somewhere. They come from up in Vermont, and like a lot of young groups, they have earned their way up, pulled themselves up by the bootstraps, just going around performing everywhere, especially on the jam band circuit, and nominated for a couple of Jammy Awards, as a matter of fact, 2006. But their sound has a mixture of a lot of different things. I think you're going to find out what it is right away. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Grace Potter and the Nocturnals.
Body's aching from laying in this bed. I went singing in the rain and the cold got to my head. I don't know who's paying, I just know what the doctor said. 84 years of a sin in life, and in the morning I'll be dead. You open up the big wide gates, 'cause I heard about forgiveness and I hope it ain't too late. No, I ain't no holy roller, but you go tell your king that all the folks up in heaven might like to hear. You open up the big wide gate, 'cause I heard about forgiveness and I hope it ain't too late. No, I ain't no holy roller, but you go tell your king that all the folks up in heaven might like to hear me. It's coming on time now, my body's getting cold. I got no will, I got no prayer, my story's all been told. I'm ready for the land of fire, but I love to see the land of gold. So nurse, bring me my guitar, one more song before I go. Saint Peter, won't you open up the big wide gate? 'Cause I heard about forgiveness and I'm hoping that it ain't too late. No, I ain't no holy roller, but you go tell your king that all the folks up in heaven might like to hear me. All the folks up in heaven might like to
the stage with all these amazing musicians tonight, and we're really happy to be here. And this is actually the last date of our entire tour. We've been out on the road for about 2.5 months, and this is it, people. This is it for us. We got lost again. We drove to the end of the road. And a red-faced man taught us to do what we're told. And on the 23rd night, things ain't bad, but things ain't right. So tell me, are we falling or flying? Are we falling or flying? Are we living or dying? I guess we'll never know. So heavy it could drown a butterfly if it flew too high. Yeah, and I get the feeling that the truck driver ain't shy, 'cause he's looking at me but nowhere near my eyes. And on the 35th morning, ain't good, but things ain't boring. No, no. Are we falling or flying? Are we falling or flying? Are we living or dying? I guess we'll never know. Striking rock or hitting gold. Sometimes it's hard to tell if there's a life behind a song. But I know tomorrow, today won't feel so long. No, no. 'Cause on the 42nd night, the room was dark, but the stage was bright. Are we falling or flying? Are we falling or or we die, yeah. But my friend, this too shall pass. So play every show like it's your last. Thank you.
The young lady who was singing the songs and playing the acoustic guitar and the organ is Grace Potter. The group is Grace Potter and the Nocturnals. And the new record is This Is Somewhere on Hollywood Records. They come from up in Vermont, and they have started to make their name all over the country now. Grace Potter and the Nocturnals. We're going to end this hour with a man who is very special to us. We are great admirers of both his performing talent and particularly his songwriting talents. If you really like beautiful, well-crafted things, it's hard to imagine you won't like the songs of Jesse Winchester. Many folks have. He's been recorded by dozens of people over the years, including Joan Baez and Jimmy Buffett, Jerry Garcia, Wilson Pickett, Bonnie Raitt, and Emmylou Harris, who recently did a wonderful, breathtaking version of his song Songbird in a Golden Cage on the Mountain Stage a little while ago. His most recent album is Live at Mountain Stage. We're proud to have done that. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Mr. Jesse Winchester.
Thank you very much. Thank you again for coming down, and I just say how honored and pleased I am to be back here. This is one of my favorite places to play. The people are so kind and warm, and for once I'm being sincere. I'd probably say that no matter where I was, but it sure is nice to be able to mean it for once. Oh my, but you have a pretty face. Why you favor a girl that I knew. I imagine that she is still in Tennessee, boy, and by God, I should be there too. Those awful sadness that's too sad to be true. But I left Tennessee in a hurry, dear, now, in the same way that I am leaving you. Because love is mainly just memories, you see, and everyone has got him a few. So when I'm gone, I'll be glad to love you. Off the brand new Tennessee walls, you are literally waltzing air. Off the brand new old Tennessee walls, it's just no telling who will be there. When I leave, it would be like I found you, love, descending Victorian stairs. And I am feeling like one of your photographs, girl, while I am trapped while I was putting on airs. So I get even by saying, well, who cares? Of the brand new Tennessee walls, you are literally waltzing on air. Of the brand new old Tennessee walls, it's just no telling who will be there. So have all of your passionate violins, Lord, play a tune for a Tennessee kid who is feeling like leaving another town now, but with no place to go if he did, 'cause they will catch you wherever you're here. Up the brand new Tennessee walls, you are literally waltzing on air. Of the brand new old Tennessee walls, close. It's just no telling who will be there. Thank you. Thank you. Here's a little summer number. Oh, the boys were singing shing-a-ling the summer night we met. You were 10 and 17. Oh, how could I forget? When every star from near and far was watching from above, watching two teenagers fall in love. The way we danced was not a dance, but more a long embrace. We held on to each other and we floated there in space. And I was shy to kiss you while the whole wide world could see. So shing-a-ling said everything for me. And oh, the poor old folks, they thought we'd lost our minds, 'cause they could not make heads or tails of the young folks' funny rhymes. But you and I knew all the words, and we always sang along. Shamaling dong ding, shamaling dang dong. So after years and after tears and after summers past, the old folks tried to warn us how our love would never last. And all we'd get was soaking wet from walking in the rain and singing shama shing-a-ling again. And oh, the poor old folks, they smile and walk away, but I bet they did some shama-lama ding-dong in their day. I bet that they still close their eyes, and I bet they sing along to shama-ling dong ding, shama-ling dang. All those sweet old love songs, boy, every word rings true. Shama-ling dong ding means sweetheart, and shama-ling dang dong does too. It means that right here in my arms, well, that's where you belong. And it means shama-ling dong ding, shama-ling dang dong. Thank you very much. Thank you. I guess I took an awful lot for granted. I thought everyone was on the square. I thought if you give love, then you get love in return. After all, that seems only fair. But you revolutionized my way of thinking, and now I have a whole new style. I don't burn with desire, I don't go near the fire. I think I would just be lonely for a while. I see the happy couple in the cafe, doing like all happy couples do. I would warn them if I could, oh, but it would do no good. Their world is only big enough for two. So let the lovebirds have their sweet illusions. It's best if I just walk on by and smile. I hope their love is real. I miss the way they feel, but I think I will just be lonely for a while. And oh, so much for love. I'm fine on my own. How am I going to miss something I've never known? I know I never should say never, 'cause who knows what tomorrow holds in store. One day love may find out where you are hiding, but you can't find what you're not looking for. So may I have a table in the corner, or anywhere just nowhere near the aisle. And yes, it's just myself. No, there will be no one else. I think I would just be lonely for a while. I hope their love is real. Gee, I miss the way they feel, but I think I would just be lonely for a while. Thank you very much. Little glass of wine, it's a good thing you're here. You're warm on my lip, as warm as a tear, a comfort to the fool who is restless in his mind. You the lover's trusty potion, you little glass of wine. Little glass of wine, you are oil on my flame. You shy of the sunlight, you're hiding your shame. And many, many tears, just the number is sublime, shall stain a woman's bosom for a little glass of wine. As soon as you learn that you don't live forever, you will grow fond of the fruit of the vine. So here is to you, and here is to me, and here is to the ones we have left behind. Oh, you little glass of wine, oh boy, it sure makes the party gay. It will seal a lover's bargain. chase your blues away. So if you are feeling low, oh, and you want to rest your mind, well, just you run and fetch another, a little glass of wine. Just run and fetch you another, a little glass of wine. Thank you. Oh, yes. If you love somebody, then that means you need somebody. And if you need somebody, that's what makes you weak. But if you know you're weak, and you know you need someone, oh, it's a funny thing, but that's what makes you strong. That's what makes you strong. That's what gives you power. That's what lets the meek come sit beside the king. That's what lets us smile in our final hour. That's what moves our souls, and that's what makes us sing. And to trust somebody is to be disappointed. It's never what you wanted, and it happens every time. But if you're the trusting kind, this don't even cross your mind. And oh, it's a funny thing, but that's what makes you strong. That's what makes you strong. That's what gives you power. That's what lets the meek come and sit beside the king. That's what lets us smile in our final hour. That's what moves our souls, and that's what makes us sing. That's what moves our souls, and that's what makes us sing. Thank you very much.
Jesse Winchester from down in Memphis, Tennessee. Mr. Jesse Winchester, always a pleasure to hear him sing his wonderful songs.
We'd like to say a special hello to you if you're listening over KXKM in McCarthy, Alaska, or WJWJ in Beaufort, South Carolina. We hope you'll be with us next week as we share an episode from our archives recorded in 2007 featuring Patti Smith, Molly O'Brien and Rich Moore with Bridget and Lucy Moore, Robbie Fulks, Van William, and a tribute to Little Jimmy Dickens featuring Tim O'Brien and Charlie McCoy. You're listening to a special edition of Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Support for Mountain Stage comes from this station and from West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage from NPR.
Thanks so much. And welcome back to this edition of Mountain Stage here at the Clay Center in Charleston. We'd like to welcome you to this hour. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much for doing so. And we think you will enjoy it a little bit later on. Grammy winner, this year Grammy winner, Irma Thomas will be out here singing some tunes from that Grammy Award-winning record. But we're going to open this hour with something very special, a group that has never been on the Mountain Stage before. We've been looking forward to having them. They're called the Campbell Brothers, and there are 4 Campbells up here. Chuck Campbell on the pedal steel, and Derek on the lap steel, Philip on the guitar, and Carlton on the drums back there. And they brought some other friends with them to round out the band, including a couple of wonderful vocalists. If you've only heard a steel guitar played with country music, we have a wonderful treat for you right now, because these folks were pioneers in bringing it into the church, into the great gospel house of God music. And as a matter of fact, Chuck Campbell was given the National Heritage Fellowship by the National Endowment for the Arts, which is, if you don't know, our nation's highest honor for traditional artists, for his role in integrating the pedal steel into this kind of music. Many folks have heard of Robert Randolph. Well, Chuck gave Robert his first steel guitar. I'm not going to try to describe the music because you're going to hear what it sounds like right now. I will tell you that they have a record out there called Can You Feel It on Rope-A-Dope Records, and they want you to feel it. If you feel like moving, you feel like clapping, whatever, they want you to get into the spirit. Please welcome to the Mountain Stage for the first time, the Campbell Brothers.
Toss us either side of the judgment. Y'all feeling all right? The Campbell Brothers want to bring to the mountain stage a public service announcement. We want to tell you, don't let the devil ride. Because if you let him ride, he'll want to drive. You don't want to take a ride anywhere with the devil, so we say, don't let the devil ride. Don't let them ride, y'all. Well, the Campbell Brothers have enjoyed sharing our music with you on this evening. And we want to bring you a new piece of music that we've been working on, and we want to share it with you. It says, Lord, I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for being so good to me. And it's one of those hand clapping songs, so you can get loose and move right along with us. Lord, I just want to thank you. Just wanna thank you. Lord, I just wanna thank you. Lord, I just wanna thank you. Lord, I just wanna thank you. I wanna thank you for being so good to me, so good to me. Come on.
Lord, I just wanna praise you. You. Lord, I just want to praise you. Lord, I just want to praise you. I want to praise you for being so good to me, so good to me.
you.
The Campbell brothers. Yeah, we got a little church for you right there. The Campbell brothers from up in Rochester, New York. Yeah, and the latest record is called Can You Feel It? And if you can't feel it now, it may be too late. The Campbell brothers.
You are listening to a special edition of Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Digital Relativity, a tradigital marketing agency crafting holistic strategies that engage and educate customers by pairing digital and traditional advertising to grow your business. More info at digitalrelativity.com. If you have suggestions, questions, or a special Mountain Stage memory you'd like to share, we would love to hear from you. Send your feedback to larry@mountainstage.org. For more music, photos, and to learn how you can experience a live taping of Mountain Stage for yourself, you can always check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram feeds. We now return to this week's archive special.
We're going to end this show with something we've been looking forward to for a good while. Irma Thomas was with us once before on the Mountain Stage, but it's been several years. And after Hurricane Katrina, it was reported that Irma was missing, and many folks thought that she'd been lost, but thank goodness that wasn't true, but it made everybody realize what a treasure she was to New Orleans and the rest of the country. She's been making music and singing now for 45 years. She made her first record way back in the 60s. She had several hits back there. Time Is on My Side, It's Raining, Wish Someone Would Care, and now she has a whole new career with her latest record, which was recorded after Katrina. It wasn't easy because they had to move around different studios because the one they had hoped to do it in had been damaged. But it all turned out great because After the Rain on Rounder Records won the Grammy Award for the Best Contemporary Blues Album 2006. Then it turned around and Irma herself won two more, what used to be called W.C. Handy Blues Awards. Now they're just called the Blues Awards. She won two of those this year also. It's awfully nice when somebody so good is recognized, and we're happy to be a part of that recognition. She brought a friend with her, and she's going to be joined by the Mountain Stage Band. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage the Soul Queen of New Orleans, Ms. Irma Thomas.
Thank you very much. I wasn't sure he was talking about me or somebody else. It sounds good to hear that word Grammy winner after all these years. I brought along with me one of the guys from the band that backs me up on a regular basis, The Professionals, my own drummer. No reflections against the drummer that's with us, Larry Campbell, better known as Chew. Here we go. preacher man. He sang tenor in a gospel band. They were driving home on a Saturday night. Last thing he saw was the truck's headlights. Now his wife drives roses on a wooden cross at a place on the highway where her man was lost. Look, look, look at those flowers. Look, look, remember them well. Look, look, look at those flowers. Every rose petal's got a tale to tell. Jody Brown was a hard-working man. Made a good living with his own two hands. Started in drinking when they closed the mill. When a little left the sinner coming over the hill. Now his wife ties roses to a wooden cross at a place by the highway where her man was lost. Look, look, look at those flowers. Look, look, remember them well. Look, look, look at those flowers. Every rose petal's got a tale to tell. So tired, so many miles ago, I'm just trying to get home. So tired, so dark out on this road. I'm just trying to get home. Look, look, look at those flowers. Look, look, remember them well. Look, look, look at those flowers. Every rose petal's got a tale to tell. So tired, so many miles ago, I'm just trying to get home. So tired, so dark out on this road. I'm just trying to get home. I'm just trying to get home. I'm just trying to get home. There you go. Thank you. This next song is a song I had to ask the writer what it was about before I really understood what I was singing. It was a great song. I liked it, but I couldn't figure out what I was singing about. And when he explained it to me, it made a whole lot of sense. He said he had what they call unrequited love for a lady, and she would pay him no never mind. So he decided to sit down and write this song. And after I realized what he was talking about, I said, you know, quite a few people go through this when they're young, so I'm hoping some of us old folks remember those young days. Some of us are still going through it and we're older. It's called If You Knew How Much. I remember those words that that you spoke. You danced on my chances, crushed out my hopes. When you broke my dreams in two, and you didn't even know. Broke my dreams in two, and I tried not to let you know. 'Cause if you knew how much I loved you, which is more than I could say, every time you saw me coming, you'd probably turn away. You'd hold back the tears that see me through each day. If you knew what I was thinking, you'd never look my way. You'd never look my way. Give you all my love, but I try not to let it show. Give you all my love, and I tried not to let you know. 'Cause if you knew how much I loved you, which is more than I could say, every time you saw me coming, you'd probably turn away. You'd hold back your smile that sees me through each day. If you knew what I was thinking, you'd never look my way. You'd never look my way. Yeah, I know some folks still going through that right now. This song kind of caps it for a lot of folk who have these times, you know, those days when you don't have anything to do and reach me this, reach me that. It's called These Honeydews. Honey, do you see, while you sitting there, two good legs, two good arms, your butt stuck in that chair. Get me this, reach me that, fry the bacon, feed the cat, still in that chair, that's where you're at. Tried to satisfy all your wishes and your wants, but soon these honeydews are gonna turn into don'ts. So honey, you better choose. Do you want me or these honeydews? Honey, when I'm away, you always want to know who I see and what I do, and everywhere I go. And it's while you're out, here's the list. Drop off that, pick up this. Still in that chair, it's where you is. Please don't make me try to get away from you. I'm right here for you, baby, but you gotta give me something too. So honey, you better choose. Do you want me or these honeydews? Do most everything that I ever could do. All the love I've got, I give it all to you. Honey, if you knew I love her from a crutch, you know that everything you're doing don't amount to much. Honey, do you see, while you sitting there with two good legs and two arms and your butt still stuck in that chair, it's get me this, reach me that, fry the bacon, feed the cat. You're still in that chair, it's where you're at. Please don't make me try to get away from you. I'm right here for you, baby. so you better give me something too. So honey, you better choose. Do you want me or these honeydews? Yeah. Honey, do you want me or these honeydews? Honey, do you want me or these honeydews? Honey, do this. Honey, do that. Reach me this. Reach me that. What happened to please and thank you? I love you. I'm not going anywhere. How about every now and then do some honey don'ts? You the boss in this family, as long as I let you. I just love you. But try some honey don'ts sometimes. I know you can relate. Well, once again, the songs kind of brought out the things that's happening with us, but we are now considered strong survivors, but the song is about stone survivors. Further you rise, the further you may drop. Where you land may be hard to solve. Many fools have made it to the top, but there's always some other fool ready to kick them off. But I'm a stone survivor, and I've seen this little old world go round. I'm a straight through driver, and the ever spinning wheels don't get me down. Down or up, I'll play the blues. Might get rough, but I love the life I choose. And I ain't no apologizer, 'cause I'm a stone survivor. Summer in for the long run.